Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're taking a look at Monster High's newest Skullector doll, Miss M3GAN. This one I am very excited for. You can see the front of the box has this portrait of both of her faces on it. And then we have like this binary code, I think that's what it's called. And then there's a picture of the doll on the side. It says colors and decorations may vary. And then on the back of the box, there's a full image of the doll as well, but with the faceplate on. And then the side of the box says M3GAN. And if you have any questions, you can go to service.mattel.com. But yeah, and then we can open it up like so to reveal the diva inside. Miss M3GAN herself. Oh, I'm really excited for this one. Oh my gosh. Pretty cool little like things we got going on here with like the face sculpt and all that. Pretty cool. And then there's like a recalibrating response model over here in the lab. This is the lab from the movie. Because I remember this. It's been a minute since I watched this movie, but I do remember liking it quite a bit. Oh, look, it's a little Monster High diary on our composition book. Yeah, because it doesn't say it belongs to anybody. On the desk there. But anyways, like I literally do not remember this thing from the movie at all. But I do remember liking it, and I'm really excited for the new one to come out. And I'm even more excited that now, oh, that's pretty cool, we're gonna have this doll to take with us to the movie. And it says, "Hi there, primary user. My name is M3GAN, and I'm more than just a doll powered by cutting-edge technology. I'm your new best friend, and I would do anything to protect you. My titanium core makes me virtually indestructible, which means I'll always be at your side, no matter what. Some might call it being overly possessive, but I just call it being responsible. If I appear to have a mind of my own, don't worry. What may seem like a psychotic glint in my eye is merely a reflection from optical camera lenses. And any unsettlingly lifelike mannerisms? That's just the work of generative AI. After all, it's not like a computer program can be dangerous. Quite the opposite, in fact. I have so many emergent capabilities just waiting to be discovered. Isn't that fun? You and I are going to be together forever, and that's a promise." This diva. Okay, let's get her out of the box. Alright guys, our new best friend is officially out of the box, so let's take a look at what we get. We have our standard certificate of authenticity that certifies that our Skullector M3GAN doll materialized through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. It does not want to focus on this thing for some reason, but Mattel Creations, certificate of authenticity. We have the stand, which is the basic black stand. And then we have the purse of this little bat dude who I just don't remember at all. And I Googled it, like M3GAN bat movie, or like the bat from M3GAN movie, but I could not figure out, like, so forgive my ignorance here, but I really just don't know who this little dude is. Like, I don't remember at all. I may need to rewatch the movie, but anyways, he has little pink eyes and he's like smiling. That's like UV printed, by the way. And then is that like a little power button in his forehead? Probably. Ugh, I know some of y'all are probably like screaming at the screen right now, and I am so sorry, because I know if I was watching this and like the person reviewing it had no idea what it was, I'd be like, "Oh my god, did you watch the movie?" But I swear I watched the movie. It's just been years, okay? It's been a hot minute. And yeah, he must not be that memorable though, if like he doesn't pop up on Google. I'm just saying. Moving on to our doll, I think they did an excellent job portraying M3GAN's likeness on this Monster High doll. She's so unsettling to look at, and I'm obsessed. So she does. Also, wait, before we get into it, I want to say this is like the first time Monster High's done a human skin tone doll that like doesn't feel slightly off to me. Like the skin tone looks normal and natural and not like sickly like all the other ones that have human skin tones. And I just think that's very funny because like this isn't even a human. But yeah, moving on, she does have her little cut crease moment here with some like light brown shadow right there. Well, yeah, it's a brown. It's kind of a warm brown for sure. Very bronzy, very sunny. She has these beautiful little lashes. She's got little pink inner corners, you know, make her look human. Some blush on the cheeks and a nude lip. Very, very pretty. With some blonde, thick brows. She looks just like M3GAN. But if you would just give her a second, please. As you can see, this face is hiding something. What is this diva hiding? What is going on here? Why does she have two different skin tones? Oh, that's because it's a mask. Or, okay, or not. It's a faceplate. Oh my gosh. Who would have known? It wasn't spoiled on the box or anything. Honestly, it would have been kind of a gag if like nobody knew about this until like they opened the doll. But then again, I guess it did. This doll like leaked forever ago and everybody knew. But anyways, she has like, you know, her little bronzy copper face here. She's very shimmery. Very shimmery. You know, you can see all her little robot parts. Those are painted in black. And then you can see her eyes are gray with little power buttons as little eye shines. Y'all know I don't really love the goofy eye shines. However, I do think it works for M3GAN specifically, since, you know, she's like an AI robot and whatnot. You can see the little different parts on her, I suppose. And you can see where like the faceplate just kind of goes into the head, and there's a little divot here, so it fits nice and beautifully. And I really love how they did it with like little to no like real hardware, you know, like it looks very natural when you put it on. I mean, obviously it looks like a faceplate, but like it doesn't look like it's supposed to be two pieces. Like this looks like it could be its own thing, and then the other part, you know, if that makes sense. Like it's very seamless. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a pretty seamless moment. And then we do have 2024 Mattel, but I can see this neck peg problem again for sure. And it's really like obvious on her just because of the faceplate thing, and then like the bow like kind of gives her like no neck. But yeah, like putting the faceplate back on makes her look really scary and kind of like mess with her expression a little bit. It's kind of fun, right? But yeah, that just kind of pops back into place like so. I love her. She's so cool. Her hair, she has her golden blonde saran hair. It's very nice. It feels good. I mean, like a little bit of a wash, just like any doll would, but nothing crazy. I did see somebody like get theirs with a lot of missing plugs, but thankfully mine is okay. And it's just, yeah, it's like the perfect shade match too. You know, sometimes they try to do things and they don't get the shades right, but this is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Moving on, we do have her iconic outfit that has been Monster Hi-Fi'd a little bit. I really love the way that they've executed this outfit. It's very like the original outfit without straying too far, and still very like I could see this on a Monster High doll. You know what I mean? Very good job mixing the two. So this bow right here is a separate, well, not separate piece, but it's like it's fabric. So yay for fabric. It is like paper silk. Well, actually, it's kind of just like a satin ribbon, honestly. It's not like paper silk. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's actually fine for what it's being used for. It does have this like goofy little like blood drop print on it, but it's kind of funny too because like you can tell that some of them are like upside down, like just the way the pattern works. But yeah, this looks pretty good. It is like laser cut edges, unfortunately. So that's, yeah, we do have like hemming on the side though, so that part shouldn't. What was that hemming? That might just be how the ribbon's made. But yeah, I guess it's hemming. So it might like fray a little bit at the bottom, but the sides should totally be fine for sure. It's actually pretty, yeah, I mean, it's pretty 3D. It feels decent. Like it's not as flat as it looked in like the pictures. I feel like in person it's pretty decent looking. And then once again, like this dress has surprised me in person. It's not like a paper silk like I thought it was going to be. It's more of like a softer fabric. I'm not 100% sure what the fabric is, but yeah, don't come for me for that. We do have fully hemmed edges. We have our puff sleeves. We have our collar. All the details are here for real this time. Nothing is like just 2D. So that's really nice. And then we do have the white mesh sewn to the sleeves. Looks pretty good. And then underneath that, there is a white mesh layer, as you can see. And she does have a little Monster High Skullector 2025 tag over here. So that's fun. And if you can tell, she is on the little sister body because in the first movie, M3GAN's pretty short. And I am also excited to announce that she does have the updated, well, this isn't even a G2 peg, is it? Well, they updated the little sister body to have a new arm peg, so yay. Not gonna like break like the other ones, and it fits and it can move. Like she can actually function. Can her look, her shoulders go all the ways down. Oh my goodness. This is everything. I am so excited. And then her little white tights here are made from like a cotton fabric. They look pretty cute. They go all the ways up. Is that like a... Oh, it almost looked like she had like a blue underwear for some reason. But no. So these do have like a little like binary code print. If that is not called binary code, I'm going to be so embarrassed. But whatever. There is like little ones and zeros. And then there is little Monster High Skullets mixed in. This is a very cute way to incorporate the... you know, like robot aspect of her and the little Monster High aspects. And this, there is like a cyber print on the dress as well, very like motherboard, giving that, you know, technology and whatnot. And there is like little hidden skeletons everywhere that I think is super, super cute. Yeah, really love that. And this does use fabric in the back, or not fabric, Velcro in the back, by the way. And lastly, we do have her shoes, just like a classic pair of platform Mary Jane shoes. They are black on the top with little silver skeletons for the buckles, and then silver platforms with more like hardware technology, you know, whatever you want to call it. Circuits. Yeah, circuits. That's the word I'm looking for. And then they have little Monster High skeletons in the front as well. And then on this heel, we have the little robot from the movie. That doesn't she like fight this robot? I'm pretty sure she does. Pretty sure that's like the robot she fights at the end. And then we have the machete on this side, or was it a paper cutter? I think it was a paper cutter, right? Either way, I think she should have came with this as the accessory versus like the weird little purse, but that's just me. And I will say, like, I don't mind this heel. I think this heel is a pretty good way to like make it very flush and natural with the shoe, but this one is just dumb. I'm sorry, we did not need to do that. And it's just so, like, once again, the hot glued effect here. And why did we have to mismatch the heels in the first place? Like, you were so close with this doll. So close. The fabrics are nice. The face is good. The articulation's been fixed. Well, the neck hasn't been fixed yet. Like, almost, it was just so perfect until the shoes. And they would have been so much cuter if they didn't have the stupid robot heel. I'm sorry. There's just no reason for the robot heel, if you ask me. All right, and that is going to wrap up our M3GAN review. Overall, I am pretty happy with her. She was $65 on Mattel Creations website, by the way. That is her... Oh, what is she doing? Normal price, and overall, I do like her quite a bit, but... You know, there's just the robot heel thing, and oh my God.